let's talk about Iran. That was stealth technology uh, of them hooking up midair to refuel at hundreds of miles an hour. Tell us a little bit about that operation from your perspective, what you know about it, and why is it important to hit Iran? Because there's some concern they still have the mechanics to make a nuclear weapon and that we didn't get all of it. So what are your thoughts on all of that?
I'll start by saying I have an enormous amount of respect for the Air Force, but clearly I have a bias. I think the Marines are the best. But as I saw the debrief on this mission, it was impressive. The Air Force has extraordinary capability, and we've been sitting on this capability as a deterrent. And unfortunately, as time has passed, that deterrent had lessened. I think it was our unwillingness to use some of these extraordinary capabilities that we were losing diplomatic ground. Diplomacy works when there's a real threat of an alternative. In this case, was going to be consequences for their failure to adhere to international requirements and certainly regional concerns over how they were developing uranium. And so I think what had happened, without a doubt, President Trump saw an opportunity to leverage our extraordinary capabilities to act decisively to not only secure the region and ensure that our partners and our service members on the ground were saved, but also to reset expectations. This idea that we're no longer going to absorb what would otherwise be unacceptable escalation in the name of regional saber rattling. And I feel like what was done was an absolute picture perfect execution of extraordinary capabilities by incredible servicemen and women doing exactly what they're trained to do, which is to act decisively in an uncertain environment and effectuate an outcome that brings about a better solution. In this case, we're going to have a political or diplomatic solution without having to put boots on the ground, without having to get frustrated with regime change or nation building. We executed a military objective, and we've now set the conditions for a better outcome for everybody involved.